as it holds it 2-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. Here's Yonder Alonso. His history with Jake Arrieta, 1 for 5. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty. One man out. And he got him. Standing in, Robinson Cano, looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. That misses. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. And now here's the versatile outfielder, a junior. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
fielder, Albert. Almora.
A changeup floats outside here for ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A tough sinker on the inside corner. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Batting second, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. There he goes. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here comes the 1-0. And he just misses with a curveball.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
And he's back easily. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Paxton will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
Batting fourth.
Into the box now, Wilson Contreras. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, when you're facing good hitters, you got to mix it up. Most people say pitch off the fastball. Clearly right here, that first pitch changeup for a strike has now set up everything else. He's pitching off the changeup.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Here's Nelson Cruz now. His history with Jake Arrieta. He's gone 5 for 13. He's taken him deep once. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. The pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Gets a small piece near the plate, but it gets foul. Here's another 1-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Third baseman, Kyle Seager.
Fouled back. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
The catcher.
Into the windup
3.
and the pitch. Mike Zunino stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Ben Zobrist now. The head-to-head with James Paxton. 1 for 4.
Left fielder, Ben Zobrist.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, that's such a great pitch for a pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Batting 6.
Here's Addison Russell.
Addison Russell.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in there. 0-2, here it comes. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Jason Hayward.
Right fielder.
First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one. Here's the 0-1. Late that time for a strike.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get two, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
He will go to shortstop covering, and they do get the force at second. That was not an easy play. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
Paxton comes set. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with two away as that'll be scored. A wild pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Now a hard liner, but this will be a foul ball. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike two. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they. So digging in now. Paxton. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Right side. A quick out number 1. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble.
Left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners. Now at the plate, Gerard Dyson. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away.
Dyson
sends that one out of play for strike one.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
Chop foul wide of first. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Runner goes for second, and they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Ready for another chance. Gene Segura, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Segura
just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Gloved by Russell. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. At the plate, Jake Arrieta. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway.
Jake Arrieta.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Albert Almora. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And that swung on and missed for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit in the air out to left field. Gamble has it in his tracks. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Bryant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
And he pops it up back behind second base. And Cano will make the catch to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Yonder Alonso comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Yonder Alonso.
First delivery to him on the way. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 22.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. A wave and a miss. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Hard hit ball to second. There's Baez. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready now, Nelson Cruz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
15, third baseman.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And he chased it in the dirt. Up with it, Contreras. But the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. His history with Jake Arrieta has seen him go 3 for 9. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, James Paxton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Striding into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Baseman, number 44.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low. 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Here it comes on 1-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Wilson Contreras. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Fastball runs a bit inside here. It's 1-0. There's that little sinker right over the outside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Heading out towards shallow right. Cruz is there. 1 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He reached on a single in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Segura is there for it. And that retires the side. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Left fielder.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Zobrist moves over. 1 out. Now to the plate, Gerard Dyson. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. Fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field. And that's in there. Base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Shortstop, Gene Segura.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and...
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Soft liner to the right side. The throw will go to third, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's Yonder Alonso. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Yonder Alonso.
First things first, here's a throw over. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 0-1 pitch on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. There's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set, and the pitch. And he takes ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here. I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away. Here's Nelson Cruz now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a ball 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Ready on 1 and 2. struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. On the ground up the middle. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run scores. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Now a swing and a miss by Ruiz as they jump ahead of him here 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning. Into the box now, Addison Russell. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, Addison Russell.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Into the bleachers and gone. Digging in now, Jason Hayward. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jason Hayward.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
And this is swung on and missed, and Hayward has gone on strikes, and there's 1 away.
Second baseman,
stepping in, Javier Baez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive, and that was not the pitch.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. It seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Javier Baez becomes out number 2 this inning. Jake Arrieta is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, uh-oh, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Striding again, James Paxton. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Here it comes. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. The pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting, left fielder Ben Gamble.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Curveball that time, not even close. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the right. Foul ball, strike 2. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Now batting, the center fielder, Gerard Dyson.
Gerard Dyson is in for a 3rd plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Hayward over to his right, and that ends the inning. And now here's the
leading off for the Cubs, center fielder Albert Almora.
Now the pitch. In there for strike one.
Well, they're still in this game. You know, if they can get somebody on, a broken bat, a blooper, a bunt, and then go for the big ball, they can get something going. But they've got to start with getting somebody on base. This offense needs a base runner and get things happening.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Soft liner to the left side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First pitch on its way. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Now a snap move over to first. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. One and one, here it is. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you've got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And too high with the cut fastball. Nick Vincent takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 50, Nick Vincent. Now catching.
1-0 pitch.
52, Carlos Ruiz.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes.
Well, he got away with one right there. He hung a slider to this guy in the middle of the order and got away with it. You're feeling good about yourself right now.
And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. In the dirt here. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Ben Zobrist.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's wide. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. Here's a look over to first. And they got him. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Tight one on our hands, all tied at 3 apiece as we look at the game summary through 6 innings of play. Gene Segura is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Now the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And he couldn't get on top of it as this has popped up behind shortstop. Russell able to tuck this one in for out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Yonder Alonso singled homer run in his last time up. Just a tick behind for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Contreras recovers, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Digging in and looking for more, Robinson Cano. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Fly ball out toward right field. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out.
It's time for the.
Here's Addison Russell. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Shortstop, Addison Russell.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
The 0-1. A swing and a miss and a ball down. Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. Here's Jason Hayward now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Set to deliver the 0-1. He pulls this one into right. Cruz is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Second baseman, number 9.
Digging in once again, Javier Baez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting toward the third base dugout. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Way out in front.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12-6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Hard ground ball to third. On to first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here. Stepping up now, Kyle Seager. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Hit out towards second. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again.
Leading off for the Cubs. Pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
Kyle Schwarber is up off the bench as he will. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Center fielder, number 5.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Pitch on the way. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Again, he sends it out of play.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
Softly hit out toward short. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Chris Bryant. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set. Here it comes. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another 0-2 coming. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Pedro Strop will be on the mound to start the 9th inning.
Chicago Cubs.
Striding. In Nick Vincent. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Now batting, Ben Gamel. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Boy, that's a tough 2-seamer to hit right there. Usually that 2-seamer will start in on the hitter and tail away, but that one started at the middle of the plate and broke off. Uh-oh, look out now.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Here's Gerard Dyson. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. And this is fouled straight back. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 2 out, nobody on. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Mark Zipchinski comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. Ready for another chance? Anthony Rizzo. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's 1 for 2.
The bottom of the 9th inning for the Cubs. First baseman, Anthony.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Grounded back up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. So striding forward now, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. This one's down to third. One there. On to first, and they get them both. Digging in, Ben Zobrist. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging, a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. Alonso has got it, and the side is retired. Gene Segura standing in. His career line against Pedro Strop, 3 for 10. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora, 1 away. Now at the plate, Yonder Alonso. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Down on the shins and missed with it, ball 1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. 1 out, nobody on. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Under it is Zobrist, 2 away now. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And this is fouled at the plate. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double. Stepping into the box, Nelson Cruz. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was straight.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Standing in, Addison Russell steps in to get the home side started here in the 10th.
Addison Russell.
The pitch. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
The right fielder, number
Ready
22.
once again, Jason Hayward. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. Here's Javier Baez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. David Phelps is forced onto the mound now following the injury, and he'll get as many warm-up tosses as he needs as a result. Now the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Pitcher number 46.
Standing.
Pedro Strop.
John Jay will be called upon here to hit with the now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll dive back in safely. Now the 2-0. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. Now the 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Albert Almora would be next. Now a throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And that misses, ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Albert Almora.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Dyson's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. He'll kick
Leading
things off
the
here in the 11th. Wade Davis.
Kyle Seager. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Cubs, number 71.
Hard on the ground towards short.
Wade Davis.
Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fouled straight back. 1 out, nobody on. And this is fouled back and out of play. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Hayward coming on. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. Stepping in, David Phelps. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Danny Valencia will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. A fastball and he swings through it to fall behind. The 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. The 1-1 pitch. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Now the 2-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Ready once again, Ben Gamble. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Yovani Gallardo takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
Yovani Gallardo.
Digging in once again, Chris Bryant. He'll lead things off here against Yovani Gallardo. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Hot shot on the ground to short. Segura has it. And he's set down, 1 away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Rizzo.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Gamble over to his left. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Wilson Contreras looking to change his fortunes here. 0-for-4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Gallardo into his motion. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
1-0 pitch is a circle change, swung on and missed, 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again. Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. Here's Gerard Dyson. And in the past against Wade Davis, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
Gerard Dyson.
And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
Boy, he's getting a lot of late swings. They're just not catching up to him right now, not picking it up, not seeing it, or maybe picked up a tick on his fastball. But, man, he's keeping it away from him nice.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Gerard Dyson is retired to kick off the inning. Gene Segura is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Almora in pursuit. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Here's Yonder Alonso, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Hit out toward second. Baez has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Head-to-head history with Yovani Gallardo. He's gone 3 for 8. He also has 1 home run. In there, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is there to record the first out. Ready for another chance? Addison Russell. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Into the windup and the pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle. 1 out, nobody on. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Hayward. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Dyson is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Here's Robbie Cano now. And in the past against Wade Davis, 7 hits in 23 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Ready with the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now the 1-1 to Cano. Takes a knee-high fastball.
We are watching him reach back and just challenge it with the fastball. Now we got a 1-2 count, and that's 3 fastballs in a row.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Nelson Cruz is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Russell's got it. Throw will get him at first, and Davis is looking good here. 2 gone. Riding in once again, Kyle Seager. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back. Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Line towards center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him. Here's Javier Baez. A hat trick.
Leading off for the Cubs, second baseman, Javier.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. First pitch on its way from Gallardo. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And he finds his spot there, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning. The pitcher, Wade Davis, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. The 0-1. 1-1. Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Gamble moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Albert Almora. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's Chris Bryant now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Hector Rondon is going to finally make it.
Pitching for the Chicago Cubs.
So striding in, Yovani Gallardo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Tough slider down low for a strike.
That's your classic front door slider. It doesn't break like you expect it to, and all you can do is freeze as a hitter. And he got the call.
And that indeed is a pitcher up there, as he's not even close at that one and becomes out number 1. Liner toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Stepping up to the plate, Gerard Dyson. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw is going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here.
Now batting,
Gene Segura standing in. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. He's gone 2 for 8. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
First baseman number 10.
Now at the plate, Yonder Alonso. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
Back-to-back changeups, and fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Another 0-2 coming from Gallardo. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Cruz on the move. He's there and records the first out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He could use a hit here. 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts. Into the windup and the pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Cruz coming in, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Ben Zobrist. And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. And this is off the glove of Ruiz as it bounds away. And a huge mistake, as that's going to move the winning. Edwin Diaz is going to finally make an appearance in this one as he'll take over in the 14th inning. Look out, 2-0 now.
Whoa, that'll get your attention. First pitch out of the bullpen, and it's a fastball inside, nearly hits the batter. Everybody's on edge right now.
And this one gets away. Throw goes over to third in a near disaster there, but he's able to recover in time and make it back to third safely. And likely nothing up at third, but he'll step off and look him back anyway. So there's ball 4. And it wouldn't surprise me a bit to see the next guy get 4 wide ones as well.
Now batting.
Here's Addison Russell. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He's got a good fastball, Matt, and you can clearly see this situation. He's in a little bit of a jam, but he's going right to his bread and butter. Here comes my heater. I dare you to hit it.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Coming to the plate now, right, Jason Hayward. He flew out in his last at-bat. Hayward. Started that swing a bit too early. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 2-strike offering. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Now the 1-2 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. Segura into shallow center. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. At the plate, Robinson Cano. 2 hits in 6 tries for him thus far.
Second baseman, Robinson Cano.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Russell is there for it. 1 away. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He could use a hit here. 0 for 5 with 3 strikeouts. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Contreras waits on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. His past numbers against Hector Rondon. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Check swing, but he held up in time, ball 1. Hard ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive. Here's the catcher, Carlos Ruiz. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. Stepping in, Javier Baez. A hat trick already. To his credit in this one.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Ready now, Hector Rondon, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Alex Avila will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get...
Number 13, Alex Avila.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Pitch on its way to Avila. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Avila. He'll take the turn for 2. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Way in front of a great slider that time. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Ruiz is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. Justin Wilson has waited a long time.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs.
Now in the box, Edwin Diaz.
Justin Wilson.
And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Right over the middle, knee high. And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Now batting, left fielder, Ben Gamel.
Here's the first pitch. Ben Gamel is at the plate now as he looks at. Strike 1. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Digging in once again, Gerard Dyson.
Dyson.
Here's the first pitch. Soft liner toward first, but no problem at first, and that's the first out. Gene Segura standing in. Lifetime number. Cardinals against Justin Wilson. He's gone 3 for 8. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. The 0-1, and now the runner breaks for the plate. Now a bunt attempt here. A throw to the plate, but not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied.
First baseman
stepping in and ready for another shot, Yonder Alonso. He was a ground out victim last time up, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman Robinson Cano. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees, 1-1. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he strikes him out here for out number 3, but the damage has been done as now they'll need some extra inning heroics to pull this. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll start things out against the closer, Edwin Diaz.
Baseman, Chris Bryant.
And he'll step off and try again. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss at a ball down. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Dyson's there. He's got it 1 away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses for ball 1. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in and looking for more, Wilson Contreras. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1. And now a pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. And that's in there. Base hit. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. From the stretch. Down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. And, guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, it's not that often a relief pitcher that's not a closer gets props like this, but this time I think it's well-deserved. They needed him in some tough situations, and he passed every test with flying colors.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 4 runs on 11 hits. no errors. They left 14 men on base. For the Cubs, 3 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. A reminder that extra southbound CTA Red Line trains will be available at the Addison Street Station 1 block east of Wrigley Field. Northbound passengers are asked to board at the Sheridan Station. Post-game bus service will also be available on the 8 Halstead, 22 Clark, 152 Addison, and the 154 Wrigley Field Express route.
Just off the freeway, there's a look at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Boston Red Sox and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Garrett Richards is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. What do we need to know here, HR?
Matt, last year this guy was one of the best pitchers in baseball. The ERA in the low 2s. You know how good that is? And one thing I like about it, that tells me he's going to throw strikes when he needs to. He's going to get ahead of hitters. And he's going to have another solid game going deep in the game. So hopefully he can carry that into this game as well. And we'll get a chance to really see him work at his best.
About set for baseball in Southern California as Dustin Pedroia's into the box to get us going. Hit out towards second. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Hey, you go to the plate in the first inning, you hit a ball back up the middle, little ground ball, gets through up the middle. Good approach. I like the fact he's thinking up the middle early in the game.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Batting third.
Hey, they teach kids the same thing they teach pros here. When the ball is coming in tight like that, you don't open yourself up to it. You turn your back and absorb the blow. The thunk sounds a lot worse than it hurts. At least that's what they say.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now,
as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl doesn't get a lot of complaints from players or coaches about his strike zone. He calls a good zone, and more importantly, he's consistent.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Hit the last batter. Now he finds himself down 3-1. Look, he's just got to groove one and get himself back in the rhythm and throw strikes.
From the belt, the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, there aren't a lot of guys with the talent and determination of Dustin Pedroia. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Settling in now, Mookie Betts. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Here it comes, 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it gets foul. First and second now, 1 man out. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. On deck, there's Hanley Ramirez. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. His past history with Richards, not great. He's 1 for 8. In there, strike 1. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty, and the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. Red Sox nothing. Angels coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Chris Sale is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Boston. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
Bottom of the first straight ahead as Yunel Escobar steps in to get him started.
Third baseman, Yunel Escobar.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Tap down the line. That's a foul ball. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. Again, he sends it out of play. One and 2, here it comes. Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1. Well, here's a look now at the Angels starting lineup. Harold, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, they got a great pitcher on the mound, so to me, my philosophy changes when I know he's throwing. I only need a couple runs. So I get that leadoff guy on, I may move him up and drive in a run every time I get an opportunity. And then it just relaxes him on the mound as well, knowing he's got a couple runs early and let him do his thing.
First delivery to him on the way. Cole Calhoun comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Just got a piece up the line, but that one rolls foul. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Check to swing there and pops this one up. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Calhoun is retired, 2 down now.
Center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 5 base hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. Sale has his target. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Now here it comes. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still no score. Now at the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway.
Bradley Jr.
First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Bradley waits on the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Lifted in the air out to right. Calhoun has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Angels. At shortstop, Hamilton Simmons. I love watching this kid throw, and so does everybody else. But the play I like watching him throw on is the relay. He'll be out there on a relay play. You get the ball in his hands, and that runner going from third to home is probably going to be out. He's got a cannon.
Here's the Panda now, Pablo Sandoval. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And a fastball just a bit high.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A high fastball is in there. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. First opened back in 2010. There's a shot of Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Detroit Tigers and the Minnesota Twins. It's Twins baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Phil Hughes is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Minnesota. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He will lead this one off today.
Ian Kinsler.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Rosario ranging back to the track. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. And he lays off for ball 1. Past history with Phil Hughes, 2 for 10. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Now, Matt, Darryl Parker's one of those guys, you're going to take him to dinner. You know what he's going to order? Steak and potatoes. He is basic. He's going to make sure he does not make a mistake. No sushi, no lasagna. He's not going off the board. Steak and potatoes, man, right here, consistent.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And the pitch on 2-1. And that's a base hit as the run will come in from third, and the Tigers have drawn first blood here.
Well, that's the advantage of hitting with the infield drawn in. Just hit the ball hard somewhere, and you got a chance to pick up an RBI like he did right here.
Miguel Cabrera.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. The American League's Silver Slugger Award winner at first base a season ago. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Here's Hughes now on 0-1. Called strike 0-2.
He's already given up a run. He's got a runner on. He's got to put this guy away. Got him in an 0-2 count. You can't let this inning get any worse.
Nobody out, runner on first. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Swing and a liner. Foul. A runner at first with no outs here. And that misses 2-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.